Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Unfortunately, you guys, I am on here at a different time, so the lighting's going to be a little bit weird. I normally use natural lighting. Right now, it's not. Right now, I don't have very much natural lighting, so can only work with what we got. I think I actually have a. I think I can possibly move this so we can have a little bit more light. On one side of my face. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for those who were on Instagram Live with me. Before we start, I do want to tell you guys that this is probably going to be the last time I get on live till probably next weekend, or possibly till next weekend, because like I was saying on Instagram, I am probably not going to be able to get on because I'm going through a transition, a move. For those who don't know, I was kind of away. Like I said, you guys have been seeing this little thing right here, but I've moved so many times, and one of the moves that I had was not necessarily. I'm really far away. Let's just put it like that. I'm very far away, and everything has been really difficult for me to do to begin with. Everything was difficult to begin with, like getting candle works, doing the picture checks, doing the orders, and everything has been very, very difficult. But I've been working my hardest and working as fast as possible and working as efficient as possible. And I am very behind on everything, but I do want to let you know that the reason I'm deciding to do this right now is because I won't be able to get on tomorrow. I won't be able to get on later. It's like this is the only time that I'll be able to get on. And then after this live, I won't be able to do any lives till probably next Saturday or Sunday, or possibly 2 weekends from now. But I'll keep you guys updated for sure. Make sure you guys, for those who don't know, for those who are new here, this live is specifically for those who participate on the super chat. I'll be on here for a while. Not everything is guaranteed, because if there's so many messages coming in, it's going to be very hard for me to accomplish. So it's not guaranteed, but I would, like I always say, I will work my hardest to answer as many as I can, if not all of them. Okay, let's start with, and make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question all in one, and make sure you put one question at a time, so I can be able to answer as many as I can, or move as fast as I can. So let's start with Brianna. My marriage, love life, and financial, please. So let's see how your marriage comes up. Let's see. I'm actually going to use my favorite cards, the major arcanas over here, so I can move quick. Let's see. I'm still a little sleepy too. Brianna, my marriage. Let's see, Brianna's marriage. Let's see, Brianna's marriage. So your marriage, you do have the sumo sacerdote, which is the hierophant. The hierophant does talk about change. So it does say that there's a lot of change that needs to be done. There's a lot of communication that needs to be done. There's a lot of external problems coming in. So there's issues coming in from somewhere else. It does, financial issues as well come up. So finances are also a stress. It's like the relationship, the marriage is being choked completely. It's like being suffocated. And that's the main thing that I see with the marriage. Is it going to get better? As of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to get better. There needs to be a little bit more communication in order for things to get better. Your love life, how's your love life going to be? Brianna's love life. Let's see. Your love life still, the judgment comes up, and the judgment right here right away tells you that there needs to be a lot of healing. Again, going back to your past, because it even points towards your past, everything being very suffocated, the relationship being suffocated, being very complicated. This card here talks about reconciliation, things having to be let go of, changes that needs to be made. But at the same time, your love life does come in as there needs to be a lot of change. But mainly this card here tells you that a lot of reconciliation, a lot of healing. So your love life, your marriage looks very complicated. There needs to be a lot of change, a lot of communication. And your finances, let's see your finances, Brianna's finances. Your finances do look like they're going to get better, but not till next year, not till 2022. Your finances look better. Four, 5, 26. Make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question, and try to do one question at a time. Will I get engaged in July or August? Will 4, 5, 26 get engaged in July? So right away the devil comes up, which says it's too complicated. So from what I can see here, I'm gonna do yours a little bit different. When is 4, 5, 26 gonna get engaged? So to tell you the truth, it's actually going to be in July. Watch. Is 4, 5, 26 going to get engaged in July? Probably till like the end of July. Yeah. So the way it's looking like to me, it's looking more like end of July, beginning of August. But I'm leaning still towards July. Esther Maldonado, will my husband Orlando Martinez's back pain get better? Let's see. This one I just have to see what's the last thing. So it does look like it's going to get better. His back pain is going to get better. Well, I don't know why I said it like that. His back pain is going to get better. Scroll all the way up. Maricela Laris, how will my marriage be? When will I get pregnant? Month/year. Maricela Laris, How will Maricela's marriage be? So your marriage actually looks very complicated. Yeah. I'm gonna look at that one more time. Yeah, your marriage looks very, very complicated. So it looks like your marriage is going to be complicated, but then it balances out later on. But it still looks like the way I'm seeing it here. It's like it's going to be complicated, then it gets better, and it's just going to be back and forth. It's like it's not something that's ever going to go away. It's just going to continue. It's like something that you're going to have to put up with. Either you walk away or you guys fix things, but it seems like every time you guys fix things, it just goes right back to where you were at again. Maricela Rariz, when will you get pregnant? Let's see, when will Maricela Rariz get pregnant? I'll give you an answer right now. Let me just concentrate on this. I'm still looking at you, Maricela Rariz. I have to say that okay. So for you, you're coming up for me like I've looked at you in every like way. I see you pregnant in what month are we on? I do see you pregnant this year for you, Maricela Laris. But the problem is what I don't like that I'm seeing here is a lot of it's gonna be it's from what I can see, it's been difficult for you to get pregnant, and it's gonna be difficult for you to get pregnant. You are gonna be able to get pregnant. I do see you getting pregnant this year. But when you do get pregnant, you have to be very careful because there's a lot of negative energy surrounding your baby. Now, year wise, I would say it's 2021. Month wise, So and month for so it's gonna be for the way I see it is I see you 2021. Sorry, you guys, I had to really think about this and concentrate for this one. 2021, I do see you getting pregnant in 2021, Maricela, and I actually see it for September, October. But the thing is, Maricela, all the negative cards stay behind. Everything here already came out positive. Like what you trying to get pregnant and all that, everything came out pretty positive, except the moon says that there's some sort of danger. At the end of your pregnancy, you have the devil, you have the hermit, you have the fool, which is the crazy, death, the baby, the tower, rapture, and the magician. So the way I see it, you do have a lot of negative energy around you. It's not going to let you get pregnant. It's going to make it very difficult. Again, I see you getting pregnant September, October 2021. But when you get pregnant, there's still going to be negative energy trying to cause problems in your pregnancy. So I would definitely be very careful. Cleanse yourself with a red apple. Cleanse your stomach and your woman area with a red apple. Will my brother Ivan Maldonado have kids with his current girlfriend or with someone else in the future? Esther Maldonado. I'll actually use this deck for that. Is Esther Maldonado's brother going to have is Esther Maldonado's brother going to have Ivan, okay. Is Ivan Maldonado going to have kids with his current girlfriend? So for your brother, that relationship that he has with that girlfriend, it actually goes very, very far. Like when I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it and it goes very far. It went all the way till marriage and living together and all that. So the way I see it is, yes, he is gonna have kids with his current girlfriend, Esther Maldonado. Jessica, present and future with current relationship with JR. Present and future. What do you mean? Like, how's it gonna be? How's your relationship gonna be with JR? How's Jessica's relationship gonna be with JR? I just realized I'm using these cards here. Okay. How is Jessica's relationship going to be with JR? Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure all of you who's watching like this video. Thank you so much for everything, for watching and for supporting you guys. Jessica, how's Jessica's relationship going to be with JR? So there's a lot of false promises when it comes to that relationship with JR. In present and future wise, it says that there's been a lot of false promises not being kept. Present wise, yeah. So when it comes to when it comes to the relationship present wise, it says that it's all for show. There's nothing really there. It's like a lot of it comes up more like make believe when it comes to this relationship. A lot of false promises is what's coming up. Future wise, how is it going to be? It doesn't look like it's going to be very well. It looks like it looks like it goes good for a little bit and then it just derails. There's a lot of negative energy surrounding the it's too complicated for it to be. Usually when we look at relationships, we want like the sun, like these cards right here would say this is going to be like really good. The sun is a really good energy. The lovers, so much love. The judgment has so much really good communication. But when it gets like complicated, where it's just complicated, the devil, the moon, the fool, the tower, it's like those energies are very, very, those are the worst cards you could get from the entire tarot deck, aside from the death card. And in a relationship is just a lot of problem. Is someone doing brujeria to Laura K. Daza? Someone doing brujeria to Laura K. Daza's marriage? So right away, the answer is yes. You do have, there's definitely brujeria that's happening in your marriage. These three cards right here confirm it. These cards here, you have the tower. The cause is destruction. They want to destroy, ruin something. They want the downfall of something. This card here says danger, and it's around your house. And this card here tells me brujeria, right? The magician, magic. And then right underneath that, you have your marriage right here. So the answer is yes. Someone is doing brujeria on your marriage. Who is it? Who is doing brujeria to Laura K. Daza? Who's doing brujeria to Laura K. Daza? It's from what I can see right away. I'll tell you right away, something came up. It talks about a past relationship. Usually when it comes to this type of brujeria, it's usually a past relationship. It talks about a relationship with somebody else. It even talks about a kid, possibly either talks about having a future, creating a future with this person, or someone has, and I think it's going to be more of like your partner has a baby with somebody else, a family with somebody else. I don't know if that's something you know, but from what I can see here, it's someone that has to do with a relationship that was there before. Yeah. Just talk about a relationship. Ten of Pentacles. Hold on. I'll give you an answer right now. Like my last concrete answer. Yeah, no, this. So I wanted to make sure. No, the person that's doing brujeria to you talks about a past relationship with either you, or really what I'm seeing is more either with your partner, someone from your partner's side of exes is doing that to your relationship. It even comes up like they have a kid, or there's a kid involved. I'm going slow, you guys. I apologize. There's so many. Dane, job in general. Let's see. How is your job going to go? Is that what you want to know? How is your job going to be? So work-wise, it doesn't look very promising for you. You do have a lot of negative energy. You have the moon, you have the tower. The moon and the tower talk about a collapse. So work-wise, it doesn't look like there's going to be any work. There's going to be blockages when it comes to work for you. It even talks about walking away from something as well. So if you're talking about a specific job, because you weren't very specific with the job. If you're talking about a specific job, it shows you walking away from a job, or just not having work, being laid off. There's a lot of problem when it comes to job, right? Now, you said general. Let's see, what are the cards I want to tell Don Jane? The same thing. It's the same thing. It's what's coming up. It's showing you walking away from a job. It's showing you walking away from something that was very toxic. When it comes and I would say more job related, because it's more in your past where it's sitting, but your future does look very bright. It talks about after July, things are going to get better. You have the star that comes out right after. So whatever news, whatever opportunities you're waiting for, if you're waiting for a new opportunity to walk away from this toxic job, it's going to come. So you do have a lot of good news coming around after, I would say after the 13th of July. Ashley Garcia, general. Let's see, what do the cards want to tell Ashley Garcia? So Ashley Garcia says, general, I recently bought moldavite. I am super excited. So moldavite, usually when you're drawn to a crystal, so a lot of people say that crystals are there to raise your vibration, but that's not necessarily true. The way that I see it and the way that I understand it, and nobody has told me this, I've never read this off of a book. It's just my knowledge that I have. Crystals are there to match our energy. So what really happens is the fact that you're getting moldavite right now, to me, it tells me that you're about to go through intense changes. Not necessarily because you got moldavite, but because moldavite called out to you because it knew that you were going to need it throughout this dramatic change. Crystals call out to you. Crystals actually speak, and they call out to you spiritually. They speak and they call out to you, but it's because they know that you're about to go through something, and you're going to need it for whatever specific reason. Like if you're about to go through intense change, if you're about to go through something rough, you're going to need some healing. Crystals already know that, and they're trying to call out to you because they know that they match your energy, and they're going to be there for you. It's like they want to be there for you before you go through it. But in general, for you, that's exactly what's coming your way. You have intense changes financially, radically, the way you think. Mainly, a lot of patience is what you're gonna need. A lot of patience and a lot of kind of just meditating and relaxing, because you do have nothing but radical changes what's coming your way, economically, work-wise, financial-wise, home-wise. You just have change all around, all throughout every single aspect. And this is what came up for you. Why does my husband Orlando Martinez have the dreams he does of me? Well, I would have liked for you to share what kind of dreams they were, so I could be able to tell you. But if they're the dreams that I'm thinking, it's more of like worried. Usually when you dream of your partner that you're with, it's worry that you're gonna lose them, worry that there's something going on. It's necessarily more like worry. Now, if you're dreaming of an ex, it's they're calling you through their mind. It's like they're making you, they're thinking about you all the time. But that's exactly what comes in. It's just more worry. It's a lot of worry. Worry of losing you, worry of not being enough. Stephanie Lara, general and financial reading. Let's see. Stephanie Lara, general. So for you, your general reading, really the main thing that comes up is just to be optimistic that whatever has been stuck, to give it time. It's like right above you. It's like it's about to arrive. Continue to have faith. The changes that you want to make, the changes that you're waiting for, the obstacles that you're waiting for them to move, they're about to move. Mainly what comes up for you is staying optimistic. This card right here says, whatever news you're waiting for, you're about to receive. Whatever you've been waiting for, it's about to come in. Generally, this is what this card here says. But it also says to stay optimistic, to not let your worries or your overthinking cloud your sight of what's up ahead. How is Stephanie Lara's financial going to be? Let's see. So your finances are still going to be a little bit rough. I would say a little bit more towards the future. It's going to get better for sure. Yeah, 2022, your finances are going to be good. They still look they look rough still. You do have the tower. The tower tells me that your finances are still going to be rough. Things are still going to be complicated. Things are going to balance out, but not necessarily right away. It's more of like let's say more like after July, maybe July and so forward, things are going to start balancing out. Things are going to start falling into place. But in 2022 is when I see you, your finances doing much better. But as of July, things are going to start getting much better financially. Corrina Gonzalez, finances, marriage, housing. Corrina Gonzalez, let's see your finance. How Corrina Gonzalez's finance is going to be. Oh, I got one candle left. Hold on, Corrina. So your finances look actually look very balanced. Yeah, your finances are actually going to be very balanced. Progress. More than anything, you have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups here tells you that with the Ace of Cups says that the universe is going to give to you and hear out your prayers. Whatever you're trying to do financially, whatever you're trying to do, This card here tells you that you're going to be able to do it. But your finances are looking well. Your finances are looking very well. Like progress, balance are going to continue to go very well in the right direction financially. You said marriage. Corrina Gonzalez, marriage. How's your marriage going to be? I'm going to go with this deck. Marriage does come in a little complicated. Marriage, past-wise, it talks about that problems have gotten intense to the point of like wanting a divorce, separation, problems with edging a divorce, a separation is still there, but it does look like it gets better. I don't necessarily see a divorce, but it's definitely edging a divorce. Like it's like right there, borderline, like depending on the decision. Say housing. I don't understand what you mean by housing, but let me see. Well, I wouldn't say. I always try to look for the positive, right? There's definitely something about a divorce creeping up, but I don't really see it. Like it's more of like complicated, but it doesn't pass that point. It's like it gets to the point of breaking, like whether you decide to get a divorce, separate, maybe not talk for a while, and then fix things afterwards. But housewise, it says that housewise changes when it comes to home. You do have the sun. The sun is always going to be the 100% yes from the universe. You are going to be able to do it. But I have to be honest, I don't see it till next year. I don't see it till the number one is really the number that's coming up, whether it's within a month, within a year, within a week is really what's coming up. But I honestly feel like it's more of a year from now. Mara Ramírez, ¿qué pasará con mi matrimonio? Mara Ramírez, ¿qué pasará con Mara Ramírez matrimonio? Tu matrimonio, complicado, pero el sol todavía sale para tu matrimonio. Las cosas se mejoran en tu matrimonio. Tu matrimonio dice que ahorita estás como con problemas de relación y todo eso, con problemas de divorcio, así como que también hay pláticas de divorcio y que ha habido muchas veces, ¿verdad? Pero el sol dice que el sol vuelve a salir para esta relación. Daniela Arias, am I going to be pregnant this month or this year? Is Daniela Arias going to be pregnant this month or this year? Well, when is that Daniela Arias going to be pregnant? I'm over here like I'm really sleepy, tired. So from what I can see here, I honestly, I'm a little confused because May keeps coming up. May keeps coming up, but when May comes up, I see it more of like there was a false alarm, like you thought you were pregnant. That's why that's why I say I'm a little confused because there's this false alarm that keeps coming up, but I don't necessarily see you getting pregnant this year. That's actually the next thing I wanna see. If you're gonna get pregnant this year, but I don't see you getting pregnant this year. Yeah, you have a lot of obstacle when it comes to pregnancy. Yeah. Let's see when it comes up. Yeah, you actually more so come up pregnant next year. This year it says you're going to be seeking it, but it's just not going to happen. Yeah. I see it more next year. 2022. Adriana Ortiz, I'm assuming you want a general reading. Adriana Ortiz, see what the cards want to tell Adriana Ortiz. You have a lot of good things coming your way. It says you have good news coming your way. You're going to be finding money. It says you're going to have opportunity. It's like you have all the luck. This energy here is really, it's a really intense energy. But what, like, this card here tells me that you have good news coming your way. This card here says financially, abundance, money, opportunity, and this card here says that your future is very bright. It's like you're gonna either, it's like you win something big. That's normally when this year comes up. It's like money, huge money's coming your way. You win something big, some sort of big abundant opportunity comes your way. But it says you have like something big headed your way financially, economically. Cecilia Rivas, is your surgery going to go good? Is Cecilia Rivas surgery going to go well? I do apologize for all the yawning that I'm doing. I'm just really sleepy. More than anything, a lot of worry comes up, but the sun still comes out at the very end. So your surgery doesn't look like it's gonna go like, you're gonna be fine doing your surgery, but it does look like there's a lot of complication. There's a lot of struggle. There's a process, but I do see the sun coming out at the end. And when the sun comes out at the end, it says your health gets better. The surgery pays off after all the struggling. It doesn't look like it's gonna go well, but at the end of everything, it gets better. So you're gonna be okay. Joanne, does Joanne's current relationship truly love? Let's see. So the way I see this is the card that dominates the whole relationship. Usually when this card here comes out at the very top, it turns pretty much everything negative. Does he truly love you? At some point back in the back, he did. But right now, it doesn't really come up as love. More than anything, it's just like being stuck. I don't necessarily see love here. I see it back in the past, like it was there at once, but it's not there anymore. Because all the cards here for your future, this card here is letting you know, letting go of something that doesn't serve you no more, letting go of something that's not good for you. This card here is what dominates the last card. This card here represents the whole relationship. That person is themselves, right? Every other card that comes out in your future talks about you walking away, that there's something better for you out there. So is there true love? Is there love present in the relationship? I don't necessarily see true love. Does he truly love you? I do see that he cares, but true love just isn't there anymore. Nastasia Martel, for that question that you're asking, the second one, that one I need their names and their date of births. But I'm gonna do your general for this one. I don't even know what time it is. For your general, what comes out for you is the temperance is dominating you. The temperance tells you to be very patient. This card here says to be patient, that you're gonna need a lot of patience. And it's mainly talking about a relationship because it brings up lovers in the past. It just says to continue to be patient, that things are going to be moving. It's like whoever you're waiting for, it's like they're moving towards you, but there's still obstacles present. So mainly it's just talking about you having a lot of patience with that partner, with that person that from the past. It's like patience is what's coming forward. Veronica Cervantes, general reading. Let's see, Veronica Cervantes. For you, general reading, you have the star, and usually when I see the star sitting in your past, it means you're waiting for something. And even then, the temperance comes in for whatever you're waiting for. Looks like you've been waiting for something, I would say, for about a year or about a month, about a week maybe, but possibly just a year. Whatever you're waiting for, you'd still have a lot of obstacle. You have the tower that's present. The temperance tells you to be patient as well, but the star sitting in your past. So usually when the star sits in your past, it means there's still time left. There's still things that obstacles that need to be resolved still, or that need to be jumped over. But whatever you're waiting on, it just doesn't seem to arrive just yet. Maida or Neil's? How is Maida or Neil's marriage? So when it comes to your marriage, you have the moon. The moon right here tells me that you're overthinking your marriage. You're overthinking a lot. It's like you're making yourself you're giving yourself a lot of anxiety. It's like you yourself are freaking yourself out. Your marriage actually comes out very, very good. Yeah, you do have a little bit of fighting, a little bit of hectic energy more towards like the future. It says there's a fight coming on, but a lot of what I see here is more of like due to a lot of overthinking. I do see that there's been past betrayals, and I can see why you're always you feel the way you feel. And even this fight that's coming on forward talks about someone being caught in a lie, someone being kind of someone being caught in a lie is generally what I see with it. But you have a lot of overthinking, and that's what's causing a lot of problems as well for your marriage. But I see why. I see why you feel the way you feel towards your marriage. But it does look like it's going to be going well. But then towards later on in the future, there's a big fight over either you finding something out or that person tripping over their own lies. Oh, Mayra Gomez, what will happen with my relationship? The father of my kids. Let's see. What will happen with your relationship and the father of your kids? What happened with your relationship? See. So really the energy that's dominating the relationship question is rapture, catastrophe, problems. I don't see separation yet. Later on in the future, there is an energy of separation, whether it's legally or just going your separate ways. But later on in the future, there is separation. Again, these are all just predictions. It's just predictions are all based off of your decision, so you can always change that. They're not prophecies. Lucila Rico, general reading. Okay. For you, you have a lot of good energy when it comes to Lucila Rico. You have a lot of energy when it comes to the relationship. Energy is really what's coming up in your past. It's like whatever you're waiting for in your relationship. You're waiting for someone. They're gonna be contacting you soon. Your relationship's gonna be moving to the next level. Someone new is gonna come into your life. It's like the energy that's really speaking for you. It's all relationship based. So you have the star. It says you've been waiting for something. When it comes to relationship based, so you've been waiting for something. The star is going to be always like news you've been waiting for, whether you've been waiting for a relationship, someone new to come into your life, or you've been waiting for a proposal, you've been waiting, whatever you've been waiting for, it's going to arrive when it comes to relationships. Janie Marlene, how is your health doing? I see everything you put: health, dizziness, aneurysms, hearing loss, overall health. Let's see. Amen. Blessings to you too. So your health is actually not looking very, very well. It's like your health does not look like it's getting better. It actually seems like it's getting worse. Let me see. Let me see where we end here. Yeah, I have to tell you, Janie, I would recommend whatever health issues you have, whenever you go to the hospital, whenever you go in for something serious, have someone light a white candle. If you go in for a surgery, light a white candle, cleanse yourself, cleanse your mind. I would recommend you to cleanse yourself with something stronger. What would be stronger? I recommend you to cleanse yourself with half a pound of meat. I know it's a little nasty. You're gonna take that meat and you're gonna take holy water, Florida water, siete machos. Put that put a little bit on the meat, right? You're gonna turn on an incense. You're going to hold that meat and you're gonna let it get your energy. You're gonna ask for that meat to take all your sicknesses, everything negative that's around you, curses, spirits, entities, everything negative that's around you, and you're going to take that meat and you're going to pass it from your neck down. You're going to cleanse yourself with that meat from your neck down, all the way from your shoulders, all the way down to your feet. And you're not going to do your face. You're not going to do your head, just your neck down. It's going to help you with a little bit of the sicknesses. But I have to be honest that there are some serious health issues that I'm seeing here, and I don't see it getting better. Nell G, did someone do some sort of spiritual work on you and your family? So Nell G says, has someone done a spell on me and my family? I found a dead headless bird in front of my step. The answer is yes, and what they're doing is they're sending it to your home, which means it will affect everybody that lives in that household. So I would recommend you to cleanse the house ASAP. How would you cleanse the house? I would get someone either professional to cleanse the house. Throwing wherever you found that bird on your step, throw some ammonia on the step, a lot of ammonia, and then you're going to you're going to let it sit there, and then you're going to wash it off. That's going to cleanse whatever energy that thing brought. But even then, you want to cleanse your home, because it says that something is inside your home, or something is trying to get inside your home. Berenice Barrela, current relationship coming to an end. Let's see. So there's a lot of problem, but I don't necessarily see things coming to an end. Probably you still have at least like another 2 months. Maybe like another 2 months, another 2 weeks. It is coming to an end. There's a lot of problems. It doesn't come up right away, like the separation, but it does come up eventually. I would say in another 2 weeks, another 2 months. But something is definitely better for you out there. The star always comes out when something is better for you out there. And then 222 is a really good number. It's a very spiritual number. It talks about balance and things, balancing coming back into your life. Things about to. So your relationship is coming to an end, and you're seeing all these things. It's basically reassurances, telling you know that that everything's going to be okay. There's something better out there for you. Will my significant other be released from jail and Edina? So it looks complicated. It looks complicated, but it does look like he is going to be released from jail. Ivan Daza M, can you confirm if my husband has a child with his ex-wife? Let's see what comes up. Sorry, you guys. I'm just looking at this. Well, I do see there's lies there. I definitely see that there's lies there. Let me look at it with this one. Charlatan energy comes up. A lot of lies. From what I can see here, and just because it's such a serious topic, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble. From what I can see here, there's definitely a lot of lies when it comes to your husband. There's lies from both of them. Ivan Daza and can you? Okay, it's Ivan Daza and. I have to tell you, I mean, I just want to confirm, but the answer is yes. There's definitely a child. There's definitely a child that they have. These cards here, I wanted to look into it multiple times before I gave you an answer. I mean, I knew the answer was yes, but specifically these two cards here. This card here represents a child. This card here represents betrayals, lies, something hidden. So that's why the answer is yes. And every single time like that I asked, it literally told me yes. Elsa Soliz. Will Elsa Soliz get her green card? Will Elsa Soliz get her green card this year? Okay, you guys, no more questions because I'm just gonna finish these up. Whichever ones are already submitted, and then I'm gonna get off because I'm getting really tired, really sleepy. Probably take a nap before I have to go and get busy. So I honestly have to be honest. I don't see you getting your green card this year. Let me look at it again, but I just like to confirm for sure before I open my mouth. I'm getting really sleepy. My eyes are like closing. Will Elsa Soliz be getting her green card this year? Yeah, the star comes out. Yeah, it literally told me next year. I definitely don't see you getting your green card. I could be talking about next month. Hold on. Give me a sec. And also Soliz beginning her green card this year. It says they say yes. Also Soliz beginning her green card in June. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, Elsa. I'm looking at this like in multiple ways. Okay, so the way I see it, maybe I should do one more. Soliz getting her green card. Oh. Okay, that one actually was a little bit better. Okay, so this is what I see. Elsa Soliz. So you have a lot of delay when it comes to, it's like there's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth. Maybe that's how you've been this whole time, but there's a lot of back and forth when it comes to your green card, because it says oh, you're gonna get it in July, then it says you're gonna get it in August, then it says you're gonna get it in September. It just continues to bounce back and forth. And then some months it looks a little bit more complicated than the other months. But as of, I would say from July, you're going to be getting good news with your green card. Going all the way up to October, which by October I see you already having your green card. But it starts this starts moving since July. I just have to look into it a little bit, like good. Jenny Marlene Perez. So from what I can see, it has a spiritual, it does have a spiritual side to it. The thing is when it comes to your health, it's not a lost cause. I would have to work you specifically, like private client wise. But I know that the negative that they did is already very, very advanced. It's like everything that you're going through, that already tells me that whatever they did, it's so advanced already. So it's like they have already accomplished what they wanted. Now it's just a matter of waiting game to see when it fully goes all the way. Usually when they can't find what's going on with you, it's because it has to do with something with spirituality. Has to do with something spiritual. Hold on. More this way. Because my about to die, and I definitely do not want it to die on you guys. We're gonna leave it there for now. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to finish everyone who paid already. But remember, you guys, it's not guaranteed. There's no if so many people did. It's not like you're paying for a guaranteed thing. It's like this is only during super chat. Because if I try to do this as in like if you send a payment and now I like mandatory owe you something, it's like I'm never gonna get to you. I'm never gonna be able to help my private clients. It's be very difficult for me to do anything. Esther, Esther Maldonado, I'm reading your question. I'm reading your question. And right away, like he does want to come through. But there so it's funny because I read your question and the first thing I heard was I weigh, like I don't know why. That's the first thing I heard. It was like I was reading your question and right away there was like someone who said I weigh. I don't know if you know if that's something they used to say, but that's like the first thing that came through. But I would really like to do that more like privately to give you so we can if you want like something to acknowledge you. I would like to do that more privately, but I would see what if there's a message through the cards. Yeah. So es más, si me diste que te digo que leí tu pregunta y lo primero que estoy oyendo es que alguien dice, ay, güey, no sé qué significa eso, no sé si es algo que usaba esa persona, pero cuando saco las cartas aquí dice que ya dejen todo lo, que ya se sanen ustedes y que ya dejen todo lo malo que ha pasado, la ruptura, todos los problemas, el conflicto que ya se queda atrás, que ya eso ya ustedes se tienen que sanar y seguir viendo para adelante. Janie Marlene Perez. I won't be doing a healing today because sorry, I just shut the whole laptop. I won't be doing a healing today because I'm very, very tired. Um, what you need is more private work. You need to do more of like private work, like be one of my private clients. Best way to become a private client is to purchase a picture check um, or private reading. You would have to purchase a private reading. Normally, that's where I get my private clients from, usually from private readings. So general. You do have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands does say that you have a lot of growth economically. Raquel Rivas, am I having a third baby? Thank you in advance. Are you having a third baby? Is Raquel Rivas going to have a third baby? It does look like you are going to be having a third baby. You are going to be having a third baby, Raquel. Hector Martinez. Will my husband be deported? His attorney didn't want to go to trial and he signed a plea. Did he make a good choice? Will Hector Martinez get deported? Will Hector Martinez get deported? Let's see. I don't see him getting deported. Let me look with the full deck over here. I don't see him get deported. It's a favorable. It's coming out favorable for him. So it does look like it was a good idea for them to go with that. General Enedina Martinez. You do have good news coming your way, Edenia Martinez. You have money, you have opportunity. This card here says that whatever you're waiting for, you're going to soon be holding it. Daniella Crisostomo. House, I do see you moving. This card here says that you are going to be moving. Business. Let's see. Business, it does talk about that you're going to be seeing payoff very soon. This card here just says to continue to stand your ground and to continue moving forward. Good things are coming. This card here, the Three of Pentacles, says that payoff is coming soon. And your relationship, let's see. How is Daniella's Thomas relationship going to be? So relationship, it does look like there's something devastating coming your way. Relationship doesn't look very stable. Just when I look into your relationship, it comes out as like being let down. Yesenia Perez, I would when for those type of questions, about like a past loved one, I need their names and their date of birth. But it's okay. I'm gonna see what the cards have to say. You guys, I'm gonna be getting off soon, okay? Because I'm actually like I hopped on here to do this really quickly, and now I'm just realizing that I am like really tired, and I'm like I probably should have kept sleeping instead of like trying to do this. Well, the first thing that comes up is when I look into your mom. When I look at your mom, definitely what's coming up for you is she's always near you. That's one thing that comes up is like she's always near you, and then at the same time it's funny because she even comes up as like she's waving at you, and she tries to get your attention around your house. It's like she's inside your house with you. Vanessa Ramirez. Hi, Rafael. Hi, Ralph. I think you missed my super chat, Vanessa Ramirez. Yeah, they don't stay up. So whenever the messages update, if I didn't get through it fast enough, they don't stay there. It's like I can't see them no more. I can scroll back so far, and it only lets me scroll back so far. He said, what do the angels have to say about your boyfriend? Let's see. So when I look at your boyfriend actually comes out very depressed, struggling, but it says that things are going to get better because it does look like he lets go of something that was making him depressed. It's like he's happier. Happiness is really what surrounds him. Right now he looks very depressed and sad. You said in general? Let's see. See what comes up for you in general. Yeah, see, it continues to show someone very worried, very like pensativo. But that card for you, it tells you that you're about to discover something, that something good is coming your way. You have luck when it comes to gambling. That's this card here tells you have luck with that. And Adriana Martinez, let's see. You guys, I'm gonna be getting off very soon because I don't want to be on here like while I'm super sleepy. Then I'm not gonna be at my best. I'm like my eyes are starting to shut. Thank you guys so much for everybody who's participating and participated. When Juana Sanchez, when will your husband receive his visa? So I do see him receiving his visa, but yeah, August. Yeah, 10, 15, 10. So I don't see your husband receiving his visa anytime soon, but I see it more like in August, like 15th, 14th, the 14th, 15th of August, around that time. So it's still a little bit of while. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to like put you guys on the over here, but I don't have no more. Laura K. Daza in general. This card here says that you have a lot of misunderstandings. This card here says also that you're going to be going on a trip. Yvette Gonzalez. You guys, I'm going to be getting off already, okay? I'm going to answer a few, the last few, and then I'm going to get off. Yvette Gonzalez. After, who was the last one? Ana Allende. No more after Ana Allende. Just because I'm like, se me están cerrando los ojos. Eva Gonzalez, house. How is your, if you're going to be able to purchase a house? Eva Gonzalez, house. Let's see what the cards say about the house for Eva Gonzalez. It does look like you are going to be moving houses. This card here, the Five of Pentacles, does talk about you moving houses. It says you're still going to have to work for it. But the Nine of Cups says that there are a few changes you have to do financially as well, so you could be able to afford it and be able to do it. Let's see. So your finances, you do have a financial crisis that's coming up. It says finances are going to get a little bit, they're going to continue rough, but then they're going to balance out because you have peace and harmony when it comes to your finances. Chantel J, general reading. Let's see. Chantel J. Chantel J. So for you, it shows you thinking a lot about someone from the past, or thinking about someone right now. Because mainly what comes up is you doing a lot of thinking, but mainly looking at someone from the past, someone you either met or were with. Just a lot of thinking about the past. But the energy that comes up for you is not necessarily to look at what has happened in the past, to look more of like what's coming up forward, what's more up ahead, because it says that good things are coming up ahead. Usually this card right here tells you that you've been thinking a lot about the past as well, but there's something in front of you that you're not seeing, or something that's headed your way that you're not going to see if you're so stuck in the past. Wendy Silva, will you get out of credit debt anytime soon? Will Wendy Silva get out of debt anytime soon? I do see you getting out of debt. But I see it being more legally. It's more of like you get out of debt legally, but you are going to be getting out of debt soon. You are going to be getting out of debt soon. Will Christopher Berridon employer keep him? Emma Avalos? Sorry. Will they let him go? The answer, I do see him being let go. I still see him spending some time there, but I don't see it being like maybe up to a year. I do see him being let go eventually. Ana Allende, love interest. Is there anyone? Would you say is there anyone? How is your love life gonna be? So there's actually love interest, but you do have this card here, and this card does say that there's love coming your way. Financially, it does look like it's going to get better. Financially, you do have good news. You have celebration. Don't look so much in the past because I still see you looking and being worried over financial situation, but everything's going to be fine. The messages from your loved ones mainly just they're saying they're around you. Look, they're protecting you. Your loved ones, your past loved ones, they're all around you. It's like they're surrounding you. They're bringing you good things. That's really what they're both saying. See, it's like they're around the family. They're around you. They're basically saying they have your back. Thank you guys so much for everything. The next time I see you guys, the next time you guys see me, I am gonna be somewhere else. I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna have a different background. I'm gonna have different lighting, different setup. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go back to like my original-ish setup where I have my lights, my stand, my filming room, not just a filming wall. Not just a filming wall. There's nothing behind there. So it is exciting. I am excited to be able to go back to normal, be able to do everything, be back in my spiritual space, my sacred space. My home is sacred to me. It's like the one place that I feel safe, that I feel like good. Nothing is bothering me. Nothing negative is trying to get my attention. Nothing, no spirit is there trying to. In my home, there's not really anything that can get in there because I protect it and I keep it safe. It's like if you walk into my house, the peace, the silence, and the peace that you feel, it's unreal. Not a lot of people feel that way in their own homes. Sometimes they feel like, oh yeah, it's my home, but to feel truly like true peace inside your own home, yeah, that's what I feel in my house. Here lately, like the last couple of days that I've been here, it's starting to get weird. Thank you guys so much for everything. I'm gonna be getting off now. I feel like this video was a little iffy just because I was very sleepy. I started getting really sleepy towards the end, and that's why I'm getting off. But I did want to hop on because you guys are probably not going to be able to. Probably not going to get on a live probably till next weekend, if possible, this weekend coming up. But I won't be on tomorrow. I probably am going to cancel the readings that I have for tomorrow because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them. So thank you guys so much for everything. Changes are coming, you guys. So my private readings are going to be open throughout the week now. They're going to be open from the week till all the way up to Saturday, probably Monday through Saturday. Sundays I'm going to be taking off, and changes are coming. The store is going to be changing. My Etsy store is going to be changing. My filming area is going to be changing. The lighting is going to be changing. The quality is going to be changing. It's like I'm going to be able to do everything how I'm going to be able to do everything a little bit more comfortable. So I'm excited. The internet is no longer going to be crashing. I'm not going to have this weird internet here, pixelated and everything. So it's a lot of excitement for me. I'm really happy to be able to go back home. I miss being able to access spiritual things very easily. It's definitely frustrating when you're trying to do anything spiritual here. So thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go now. I'll be up in a bit, but I probably won't be. You probably won't. I probably will be quiet for the next few days. unless there's prediction fulfills to make. So I could still do those. But thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you maybe in 2 weeks. Hopefully, maybe just in a week. But we'll see you guys. See you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for everybody. I'll do Jessely Duran. I'll do a story time. I do have the little story that I told on Instagram, but I'll do a story time. We'll do story time whenever we do FaceTime with Raphael's Insights. So thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. I definitely need to get off. I love you guys. Make sure you guys follow me on my social medias and be aware of the fake account that is going around that have like 6,000 or 7,000 followers. Be aware of that account. That's not me. I only have Raphael's Insights on Instagram and Vasquez Garcia. I think it's Garcia. Hold on. So I have on Instagram, my accounts are Raphael's Insights, just like that, Raphael's Insights. And then I have Vasquez_Garcia 97. That's the one with my spouse. And then on Facebook, I have Raphael's Insights, just like that. And Raphael's Insights / Ask Raphael's Insights, which is a Facebook page. So it's the second account. And then on TikTok, I have Raphael's Insights, again, just like that. And then the second one is Raphael's Insights 111. So anything other than that, that's not me. So unless I tell you I made a new account, that's not me. So anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Don't be fooled by those fake accounts. And if I owe you something, if I owe you some sort of a reading or something, a picture check, everything, please, if I don't do it this week, I'm going to be finishing. If I don't do it this weekend, I'm going to be doing them next week. I'm going to be catching up on everything next week, for sure. So I apologize on the delays, but we are going to be telling what we're going to be talking about it on our personal Instagram, which is the one that I share with my spouse, which is the other, not Instagram, I meant YouTube. Sí, ya estoy bien dormido, ya no puedo ni abrir los ojos, no puedo ni pensar. On our YouTube channel, the joint YouTube channel that I have with my spouse, we're going to be doing maybe talk about like what's been going on, how everything's been. So we're going to definitely try to start posting on that other YouTube channel soon. It's going to be more vlogs and more of like our personal lives and things like that. So I'm excited for that. But anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Si no me quito, no me voy. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Bye.